Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing about the concept of primitive types in the web programming concept. Okay, so you all know what do you mean by primitive types. Already you have learnt in C. So the same concept it is said to be continuing. So the primitive types which are there in WP or web programming are like you have the numbers, the string, the boolean, undefined and the null. All these concepts are said to be present in the web programming, and the various things which are being considered in the JavaScript is said to be related to your representation of numbers in different types, string in different types, and boolean value you all know it will be taking either true or false. Okay, that it will be considered. And you have concept called as the wrapper objects. Wrapper objects are nothing but which will be consisting the methods and the properties related to the objects. Okay, related to the objects, when you have the properties of the object, and methods are nothing but functions of the objects. Those are said to be the part of the wrapper objects. Okay, the difference between the primitives and the objects is shown with the examples here. You can check out here. When you consider a primitive in an object, how it is being considered in the location of the memory is you have in the memory a, here you don't have a heap, but here when you consider a heap, what happens is when you store on a heap, whenever the object has to use that memory space, it will use it for consideration amount of time. Afterwards, when that object is not being used, that memory it will be allocated to another object which is being in use. Okay, so like this the memory wastage is less when you consider in a heap. When a non-heap is there, non-heap means you are said to be considering any of the stack fields. So stack means what? Each and every time the memory space is being allocated at different levels. So different levels it is allocated. It is wastage of memory when you consider a non-heap memory. When it is in a heap, okay, I refer to the object in the place. Whichever object is there, I will refer to that object in the place, and whenever it is not in use, I will be using that particular place for some other data. Okay, so that is the concept of a heap, and there is a difference between a heap and a stack. It stores one by one till you like manually delete it. It has to wait, but heap it doesn't wait for the thing. When the object is not in use, it will be used, that memory space it will be used by another object. That is the concept in the memory allocations, where you have the primitives and the object types. Okay, so this primitive types, as we discussed, we are said to be having various types of primitive types. In the numeric concept it has both. You can say the integer type and the floating type, both are said to be considered integer 1 2 3 4 format and floating with a dotted format. That is being considered. Another part is there called as exponential. Exponential can be either represented with small e or capital E. Like this, the numeric representation is there. Here an example you can check out: 72, 7.2, 0.72, 72 point, then 7e exponential 2, or small e exponential 2, dot 7e exponential 2, 7 dot e exponential 2, and the 7 dot e exponential minus 2. So variance and different types are being considered in the numeric type. So consider it and learn it. Okay, what is numeric type? You all know it considers the integer type. In integer you have different types of representations. Floating it has different types of representation. Exponential it has different types of. All these are said to be wrapped in a single one, that is your numeric concept. Okay, this integer literals may also be represented in hexadecimal format also. It may have the alphabets and digits also, which may be represented with the numeric concept. Okay, so the string types, already you know this also. Strings are nothing but the elements which are represented in single quote, or the elements which are said to be represented in double quotes are said to be your strings. Okay, so here you can check out a statement is being considered which has the double quote slash everything within that. So single slash, it doesn't give any format, but when you give double slash, it may give certain space within that particular element. Okay, and you have the slash n and slash t. The difference between slash n and slash t: slash n you all know it takes to the next line, Slash t, it is nothing but the tab which is being used. Okay, so all these formats are there. So you have the slashed format, either backslash or front slash, which is being used, and the backslash mainly it is used with the double slashes, which will be diverting you to some other part of the data. Okay, so there is no difference between single quote and double quote, but when it is a null string, you have to specify with the double quotes. Remember that concept. And in the other primitive types, you have the null part. Null are nothing but represents a word which has a null. It's nothing but you are said to be using that space as a null element. It may be taken into consideration when you put a data into the particular place, then only it will be filled. Otherwise, in the beginning, whatever data you are represented in the memory, it will be null only, it will be represented as null. Okay. And undefined, if I want that element to be not to be defined, then it is using the concept undefined. And the Boolean types are true and false, which are being used in the web programming concept. Okay, so today you have learned about the concept of what do you mean by the primitive types. You have numeric, you have double, you have the float, you have the string types, you have defined, undefined, then you have null concept, and you have the Boolean true and false concept. Okay, this is the thing which you have learned today. Okay, thank you.